Just a few years ago, this would have been seen as some kind of fringe conversation. It's now very much mainstream. There's going to be some massive winners and some massive losers, and I know which side of the coin I'd like to be on. There will be opportunities for the people on this call and our members. If we get it right, give them the right ammunition to go into battle with, they will be tremendously successful. We're typically going to see experts in mid-20s, and it's going to be really important that they get taken seriously, because they are, by definition, going to be the sources of knowledge of many of these things.
Internal auditors are looking and supporting quantification of risks since it appears they're absent in the alignment with the company objective.
I'll make a bold statement and say I was particularly distressed at internal audit accepting a label third line of defense. Similar to financial auditing, if we can frame risk within a common measurement framework, then I think the role of internal audit is going to become vastly clearer.
Having accountants on your side, especially for operational risk, is something that's important.
There's no obvious profile of the perfect risk professional. It doesn't exist. The whole syllabus is so turgid. It takes 5 years to make a change. And in the last 5 years, the issues that have hit all of us, you couldn't even spell them 5 years ago. Never mind be aware of them.
Rather than us trying to find some new way forward, I think it's important that we as risk managers in Permia are partnering with people who know much more about accounting than us. And I think it's fair to say the ACCA has a great set of risk leaders as part of their membership, but they've been good enough and kind enough to reach out to another risk body and ourselves to ensure that we're taking a global view on all of this.
But if we can balance that quantitative and the qualitative, I think we find a surge in effectiveness in what boards do and how effective they can be.
I think there's an opportunity there to produce basically a hybrid qualification, and it would have to involve an organisation like ACCA to give basic accounting capability, because that is pretty fundamental.
The boards in the past really haven't had that level of expertise or knowledge, shockingly.
Let me start with a conclusion. It's pretty obvious, I think, that accounting reform absolutely is necessary to adopt risk accounting. There's no question about that at all. How you monetize risk units, I think that's very possible. I can just see that the next stage after this has to be that go-to-market monetization, because that will bring it to market quicker and actually make it tangible.
As long as you standardize the unit of quantification for risk and you isolate risk itself in company's portfolio, ultimately, you may as well be able to trade it. And there are ways that risk can be tradable, and why we feel that it's very beneficial to the market is because you are actually isolated from the products.
Maybe someone out there, if you're running a risk department or you have risk management, the old spreadsheet that helps you do everything, maybe bolt this on and see if it works for you. And if this is something that works, then you're part of the future.